What's up, everybody? It's In Those Jeans Reacts. I'm Jordan. Today is Wednesday, so we have home free. I do want to say this. So I tried to record this a minute ago, and I got story time with Tim Barnacles. But the video that I seen was by Wendy in Neverland, and she was talking at the beginning of it. I don't know if that's the right video because I don't know. You guys, whoever requested it, please send me the link to the video so I can know which video to watch, because I mean, there's a few different ones on here, but there's a lot of people it looks like they're reacting to it. So I don't know which one it is I'm supposed to watch. So you guys just send me the link, and then I'll react to it from there, and even I'll react to it next week instead of just drawing it out the bag if you guys send me the link, because I don't want to screw it up. But since we're not doing that one this week, I'm going to jump into the bag, see what we're getting today. So I really love your guys' passion for Home Free, how much you know about them and everything they do. Traveling Soldier. I'm a little worried about this one. I'm worried it's going to be emotional. Before we get into it, I came from a family of military people. My grandfather fought in a war on my mom's side of the family. My dad fought in 2 wars. He got injured in Iraq. So like, I have a deep history with military and going to war and stuff like that. When I was 18, actually when I was 17, I tried to join the Marines. You can't tell on screen, but I have issues with my back, and they denied me like right out. I mean, I went in there, passed all the physical tests, passed all the mental tests, and if you've ever been to MEPS, if you're a military person, you go in a room in your boxers and they make you do all this weird stuff. And I have a disease in my spine called kyphosis. It's similar to scoliosis. Most people know about scoliosis. And because I have it, they denied me. So I tried myself going to the military because I wanted to be that next guy in line. And plus all my friends were going to the Marines at that time. Also, one of my close friends from high school got killed like 3 days after I talked to him on MySpace, back when MySpace was a thing. He got shot over there. But anyways, my dad didn't get shot. He got the vehicle in front of him blew up and landed on top of his vehicle, and he was the gunner on top, and it broke his back. But anyways, I have a feeling this is going to be emotional. Almost anything to do with the military makes me emotional. So I guess we'll just see how this one goes. But I already had a long intro, so we're going to get into it. You guys hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel.
2 days past 18, she was waiting for the bus in her army green. Sat down in a booth in a cafe nearby, gave her order to a guy in a thin black tie. She's a little shy, so we gave her a smile, and she said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. He said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. Said, I bet you got a girlfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I send one back here to you? I cried, you'll never want to hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again.
I already love it. I love the high notes that are hitting. And I've always said that I love Austin and Rob, like them going back and forth. But the video is funny because she's the soldier, but he is this big, giant, buff dude. So just by looking at him, you would think that he's the soldier. You guys gotta let me know who sings the original, or if this is an original from them. I've definitely never heard the song before, but yep. Let's get back into it.
Of a traveling soldier, our love will never end. Waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter says the soldier's coming home. So the letters came once a week at least from Oklahoma, then the Middle East, and she told him of her heart. It might be love and all of the things she was so scared of. She said, when it's getting kinda rough over here, I think of that day sitting down at the pier, and I close my eyes and see your handsome smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cried, you'll never want to hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again.
Look, I'm trying to pause more often because I keep getting copyrighted. I hope this song does not end bad. I hope she comes home to him. But I like hearing this positive thing about like distant relationships between soldiers and their spouses, because you hear too much about divorce rates and stuff like that while soldiers are away. And every time I hear that, I just hate it, because this person's literally putting their life on the line, and then their spouse divorces them, and that puts them in a bad mindset while they're putting their life on the line. And it's just, I don't know, I just hate hearing about that, and I hear it way too often. But all right, let's continue. Beautiful song. I love their voices.
Waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end. Waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter says the soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, would you bow your head for the list of the local army dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and one name read, and nobody really cried, but a single guy in a thin black tie. Traveling soldier, our love will never.
Rob's voice right there was just so perfect. And then Rupp on the beatboxing, almost forgot his name for a second. Dang, you see my eyes getting red. That part just got to me a little bit. Rupp on the beatboxing right there. And to tell you the truth, early in the song, I almost forgot that it was a cappella, because he sounded so good that I just didn't even think about it being a cappella. But his part in that, where they were talking about the prayer, his part on the drums right there was just like, I don't know, it was so perfect. And I'm wondering if he might have layered it, because it almost sounded like two different drums playing at the same time, unless somebody else was beatboxing too. But yeah, I don't know why that part got to me so much, but it is what it is. if you've been watching the channel long enough and you don't just watch Home Free, you've seen me get emotional a couple times on here.
Gonna hold the hand of another guy, too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, never more to be alone when the letter says the soldier's coming. I cried, you're never gonna hold the hand of another guy, too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, never more to be alone when the letter says a soldier's coming home.
I'm just glad she came home. Well, at least she was coming home. Beautiful song. And I love that part of Rob's voice. He has like, because he can do like a deeper register and then he can do this high register that he did right there. And his voice is so beautiful whenever he sings like that. And he's gave Austin a run for his money with the high notes. But I liked him and Austin back and forth. Like I said, Rupp absolutely killed the beatboxing, and then you could hear bass or Tim on the bass a little bit, and then Chance just does what Chance does with his beautiful voice. Yeah, what a great song. Made me emotional a little bit. Like I said, pretty much anything military wise makes me emotional. And then if you scroll through Facebook, on my Facebook, when the little videos pop up, a lot of it's babies and dogs, but a lot of it is like people coming home to, or surprising their kids and stuff like that. Because I love watching those videos, even though they make me emotional every single time. But yeah, that was beautiful. Like I said, you guys send me the link for the barnacle video and I'll react to that next week. Or if you want me to stick it back in the bag, I'll stick it back in the bag. That's up to you guys. But I'm going to get off here. It's already a long video. You guys hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for watching.